We just talked about the Italian Prime Minister, who is saying that Africa remains a colony of the French.
If today we still have people leaving Africa, it is due to several European countries, France above all, who has never stopped colonizing African countries.
We are part of that colony, and therefore each of our people, every single person who is in the military is serving France. You are not serving La République, because there's no country called La République that is sovereign. I think we've proven that on this show many times. So when you are a police, a gendarme, an army person, when you go into Bafut, when you go to Manu, when you go to Muyuka, Ekona, or even in Douala, and you shoot all these people, you are shooting them on behalf of France. You know, the United States of America also did have a war. You've heard of General Grant, right? Mm-hmm. Where he swept through the north and cleared the Confederacy, but he did that in order to build the United States we have today. When you go and kill the people in Bamenda, all over, including La République, you are not creating a better Cameroon. You are weakening Cameroon so that the French can exploit it more effectively, keep their French franc there more effectively. And I can't emphasize that a lot. I mean, the Italian Prime Minister or our Deputy Prime Minister actually said what Africans should be saying.
If France didn't have African colonies, it would be the 15th world economic power. Instead, it's among the leading ones. I stopped being hypocritical by talking just about the effects, and I decided to start talking about the causes. The European Union should sanction all those countries, like France, that are impoverishing African countries and obliging those people to leave. The place for African people is Africa, and not at the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea.
So when these idiots go and kill their own brothers and then they kill them or break their feet, it's a game. They've put Africans fighting against Africans while they get the spoils. You end up with your child not being able to go to school. You end up not being able to own a car like every Frenchman has. You end up driving in mud roads. You end up not being able to sponsor your child in school. Your children all end up leaving the place and end up in the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. Why? Because instead of turning your guns against the enemy, you're turning your guns against the most... Look, Pa, one of the things is that those Ambe boys who pick up the gun and are fighting are some of the bravest, the wisest, the most courageous of us. Those are the nation builders. Those are the nation builders that the Frenchman has given you guns to go and kill. And you go and kill. And Paul Biya sits there. He's one of his... I wanted to call him Uncle Tom, but he's worse than an Uncle Tom. So,